The 15 best hotels in Singapore to book now for unforgettable stay.
Singapore may be a small city-state, but it has no shortage of accommodation options. The hotel scene has more than 400 properties to pick from, and it has diversified beyond the typical 5-star cookie-cutter luxury tower to include cool, independent abodes, meticulously refurbished heritage stays, and guest suites that highlight the local experience beyond listing a token Singapore sling on the bar menu. Here are some of our best picks for where to stay in Singapore. The Clan Hotel. The newly opened Clan Hotel makes the most of its location with a 30th floor rooftop pool overlooking colorful Chinatown and room views that juxtapose the city's sleek skyscrapers with the neighborhood's charming shophouses. The scenery isn't the hotel's only selling point though. Cultural touches of the past and present differentiate the Clan from any standard hotel stay. Once guests pass through the hotel's sleek and modern bronze exterior, they are welcomed with an oolong and osmanthus tea ceremony. In the lobby, they'll encounter the Pact, a 50-piece aluminum art installation by Grace Tan. It's inspired by an origami technique and symbolizes the close ties among immigrants in the early 1800s. The hotel's signature scent, a distinctive sandalwood and white musk blend called Kindred Spirit, by local perfumer Scent by Six, follows visitors through all the public spaces. Of the 324 rooms, the Grand Premier category's Master Series rooms, located on floors 24 to 29, come with the extra luxury of the Clan Keepers, a personal butler-style service. Guests of these rooms are also entitled to an exclusive, twice-weekly local precinct tour of the area's heritage and cultural hotspots, akin to a Cliff Notes version of Singapore's rich multicultural history. Park Royal Collection Marina Bay. Sustainable initiatives may be the most overused hotel trend in recent years. Capella Singapore. However, if the 9-month, 45 Singapore dollars, 33 United States dollars, million refurbishment and rebranding of the former Marina Mandarin Singapore into Park Royal Collection Marina Bay is anything to go by, there's potential for eco-led practices to become the main draw. For decades, the 21-story indoor atrium designed by architect John Portman had been grossly underused. Finally, the indoor sky-lit space, originally built in 1987, has come into its own. In line with a garden in a hotel concept, the space now includes a sky bridge for guests to walk above a forest canopy with bird's nest-style pavilions. There's a 43-foot planter wall flanking the concierge desk, and more than 2,400 plant, flower, and tree species dot the property. The hotel also has an urban rooftop farm that will supply fruit, vegetables, herbs, and edible flowers to its restaurants, bars, and spa. Other green features include a filtered water system, solar panels, a ban on single-use plastics, and a food waste program that converts scraps into fertilizer for the hotel's new gardens.
Capella Singapore.
The 112-room Capella Singapore has topped numerous best-of lists year after year, but now that it's reopened after a well-timed 2021 refresh by Hong Kong designer Andre Fu, it's ready for a revisit. Playing up an idyllic beachfront setting, the stylish, ultra-comfortable rooms have been updated with a soothing sand, sage, and mineral color scheme and deep soaking tubs. In addition to eye-catching amenities like a 3-tier infinity pool and an award-winning art collection, there are over 900 pieces on site. The Capella's Culturalist activity calendar offers lively mahjong lessons, farm-to-table cooking classes from modern-day farming Kampong One-Kind House, and a sidecar tour with a feng shui master who explains how the ancient Chinese philosophy influenced the placement of Singapore's iconic Marina Bay Sands and the mystical Merlion statue. Raffles Sentosa Resort and Spa Singapore. No expense has been spared for the upcoming Raffles Sentosa Resort and Spa Singapore, set in 24 acres of tropical gardens with picturesque views of the surrounding South China Sea. Slated to open in late 2022, it will be Singapore's first all-villa hotel and is being designed by Yabu Pushelberg, the same team behind the Park Hyatt Bangkok, and several addition properties. All 62 villas have a seamless indoors-outdoors style, leveraging its verdant setting with private pools and covered alfresco lounge spaces. Heritage Collection Boat Quay. Fun fact: it took 10 years and 170 Singapore dollars, 126 United States dollars, million to clean up the famed Singapore River back in the 1980s. Today, The vibrant waterfront is home to a hodgepodge of bars and restaurants, and with the opening of boutique hotel Heritage Collection Boat Quay in late 2019, visitors can now fall asleep to the sound of river taxis traversing the span. The hotel offers 40 chinoiserie-themed loft and studio-style rooms housed within 4 heritage shophouses, and the top-tier 427-square-foot Raffles loft comes with a private balcony that looks out to the boat-shaped Marina Bay Sands and the arch-shaped Elgin Bridge. While the hotel has kept the original facade and numerous heritage architectural elements intact, rooms have been kitted out with all the expected mod cons: kitchenette, washer, dryer, blackout drapes, for a comfortable stay in a space that straddles Old New Singapore. Wanderlust Hotel. When the original Wanderlust first opened in 2013, it was arguably Singapore's quirkiest boutique hotel, where rooms came individually decorated with oversized typewriters, Frank Gehry sofas, and neon light art pieces. Fast forward to 2021, the 29-room Little India property, now managed by Oakwood's new Unlimited Collection brand, has undergone an overhaul. The spacious lofts and studios are now dressed in a pared-down, earth-toned palette with wood accents, and amenities like a complimentary laundrette and kitchenettes are designed for the extended stay guest. While the spunky attitude has been managed out, guest activities, such as leather craft workshops, kombucha making sessions, and food heritage tours of Little India and Chinatown, offer local insight and a touch of community to the overall stay.
Hilton Singapore Orchard.
TTHE Hilton Singapore Orchard 1080 botanically inspired rooms and suites enjoy panoramic views of the city skyline. It comes with plenty of guest amenities: 2 24-hour fitness centers, an outdoor pool, and 5 restaurants, including frequent winner of local Best of Awards Chatterbox Osteria Matza by Nancy Silverton and the 2 Michelin-starred Shisun Hanton by Chen Kenman, largely regarded as the father of Sichuan cuisine. For shoppers, the property's direct access to a 4-level luxury retail mall, and location right on Orchard Road, will be one more reason to choose this as a home base. Shangri-La Singapore. Set among 15 acres of tropical gardens, the iconic Shangri-La Singapore feels like an idyllic escape to a botanical oasis, albeit with butler service and an on-site Kai spa. Here, old-world ambience, marble-clad bathrooms and chandelier-decked ballrooms, pairs with modern updates: a metallic, tree canopy, installation by Hirotoshi Sawada, and the Orchid, a soaring greenhouse. With 792 rooms spread across 3 wings, tower, garden, valley, the lavish Valley Wing, a preferred choice for visiting heads of states, offers a more discreet encounter with a separate entrance, breakfast served in the summit room or at the line, and butler service for suite guests. For families, the revamped Tower Wing's family-themed suites, space, underwater, safari, include a family concierge and access to a snack-filled pantry and stock amenities. The Ritz-Carlton, Millenia Singapore. Designed by Pritzker Prize winner Kevin Roche, the Ritz-Carlton Millenia Singapore has worn its years well. Its sumptuous rooms with octagonal bay-facing bathroom windows and butler-drawn baths indicate 5-star luxury. Book the 26 Series Premier Suites that peek out to the Kaling and Marina Bay area if you can. Luxe touches continue throughout the 32-floor property. There is a triple-tiered pool, and the on-site La Mer Spa, the only one in the Asia-Pacific, is complete with treatments like the Cello Concerto, a massage synchronized to the delicate finger-pickings of a live cellist. The Fullerton Bay Singapore. Located right on the water and clad in glass and metal, the 100-room Fullerton Bay Singapore feels glamorous with a heady scent of gardenias and lilies wafting through its dramatically arched hallways. Raffles Hotel Singapore. The plush rooms designed by Andre Fu boast views of the Marina Bay Sands, Customs House, or Clifford Pier. The premier bay view rooms offer a private deck and jacuzzi overlooking Marina Bay. Come sunset, wind down with a cocktail at the rooftop bar Lantern, named in honor of the pier's past moniker, Red Lantern Pier.
Raffles Hotel Singapore.
The resplendent Raffles Hotel reopened in late 2019 to great fanfare after 2 years of restoration. Originally built in 1887 as a 10-room hotel, it now features 115 suites with oriental carpets and teak floors to complement 4 poster beds and colorful Peranakan tiled bathrooms. An in-room tablet controls everything from the mood lighting to calling your butler for a glass of bubbly. All have a private veranda to enjoy balmy evenings outside. No stay is complete without a Singapore sling at the evocative 1920s Malayan-style long bar and its peanut-shelled floor. The iconic drink now has sustainable twist, eliminating single-use plastic waste and planting one native tree in the Kalimantan or Sumatran rainforest for every 25 Singapore slings ordered.
The Warehouse Hotel.
As a relatively young country, Singapore has few old buildings. For years, this trio of historic godowns, warehouses, dating back to 1895 lay empty till homegrown hospitality group Lo and Behold restored them into the hip yet soulful, industrial-edged Warehouse Hotel. Opened in 2017, the boutique property features exposed ceiling trusses and mid-century style furniture in a taupe and gray palette with gold and copper accents. The rooms make the most of their original structure: double-high ceilings, original windows, and wooden beams. Some come fashioned as loft-like dwellings, others outfitted with a mezzanine library, while a select few look out to the Singapore River. Voco Orchard, Singapore. Singapore's bustling Orchard Road has seen several new hotels recently, with the mid-range Voco Orchard tailored for designer shoppers looking to stay in the thick of the retail action. On the site of the former Hilton Singapore, the 423-room property has been spruced up to include more tech-savvy touches: USB ports, ergonomic workstations, and eco-friendly elements like beds made from recycled plastic bottles and sustainably harvested cotton bedding. As a nod to the area's history as former nutmeg plantations and fruit orchards, guests are offered house-made spiced cookies, and the lobby carries a faint scent of pink peppercorns and citrus grapefruit. The capital Kempinski, Singapore. Located close to the National Gallery, Singapore, the 157-room, neoclassical-style property occupies two historic buildings: the 1933 Capitol Building and Stamford House, built in 1904, carefully restored by Pritzker Prize-winning architect Richard Meyer. Besides retaining the original Art Deco facade, the hotel has kept details like the Chengal wood flooring and travertine limestone columns, as well as the labyrinth of corridors. While navigating the property can be confusing, the Kempinski's team of ladies in red ambassadors have a talent for showing up exactly when you need them, to guide you to your destination or assist with a restaurant recommendation.
Goodwood Park Hotel.
Heritage hotels in Singapore are a bit of a thing. While the Goodwood Park Hotel isn't the fanciest, it's the second oldest hotel, next to the Raffles Singapore, dating back to 1900 when it was the Teutonia Club, an elite meeting place for German expats in Singapore. Housed in a building fashioned after German Rhine castles, the sprawling complex has 233 tastefully decorated rooms, all updated during the pandemic. There are 7 dining concepts: Singapore's Old Moneyed Set Swears by Min Jong and Gordon Grill, 2 swimming pools, a fitness center, plus the Tang Treasure Suite, displaying 88 artifacts, on loan from the Asian Civilizations Museum, recovered from an Arab dhow that sunk off an Indonesian island. If you can, book a stay in one of the deluxe poolside suites for direct access to the hotel's Balinese-inspired Mayfair pool. It will be like a walk back in time to Singapore's colonial era but with high-speed internet access. There you have it. Thanks for watching. See you in Singapore.
Like, subscribe and share.